Hello everyone, welcome to iExamB. Today we have Laveena with us. She has recently cleared IBPS PO exam. Many congratulations, Laveena, from the entire iExamB team. And thank you
Thank
so much for coming here, for sharing your story with other aspirants.
thank
Welcome,
you, ma'am.
Laveena.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you. So, Laveena, can you tell us something about yourself? How did you came to know about this exam? What were your thoughts? Why you chose to prepare for this exam?
Okay. Initially, I was working with software companies and I was working as a software developer. But I was not finding coding that interesting. And I felt that I'm not doing that good, that I can excel in the corporate world or in that field. So I thought of switching the field, and I was searching about different options that I have. And I came across banking, and I went through the syllabus, and I found that the syllabus is it's doable. We can do it because the syllabus is mostly of up to 10th class. So I started to, and then also I fell ill during Corona. So I left the job, and I first of all focused on my health, and then uh, I started preparing for the banking during the same time. And then I prepared because there was no test series earlier. Initially, I didn't want to have a test series directly because I was just exploring whether this exam is for me or not. So I went through different websites. One of those was iExamB, because a lot of mock tests are available. Free mock tests are available here. So that's how I came across iExamB, and then I started giving different mocks, and started checking my level and my preparation through the mock test.
Okay. So when you were starting your preparation for the prelims and then for the mains, it's almost common. Just the level of difficulty is a bit higher in mains. So what was your strategy to prepare for various subjects, for English, quant, reasoning, and for GA as well? Please do share your sources and do share your strategy, how you went about to prepare for them.
Yes, ma'am. So initially, first of all, I checked my level, that where I stand. So I went through previous year papers. I gave a few mocks of prelims as well as mains without preparation. And I found out that in prelims, you mostly need speed. And I was lacking at speed. So I I was around the cutoff, but not able to clear the cutoffs. While in mains your concept should be strong, you still have enough time. So my mains cutoff would clear, but my prelims cutoff wouldn't clear. So that was the case with me. So I started focusing on prelims. In case of mains, my GK was weak. So I started working on GK, and in prelims I started working on my speed. So I started working on my methods which I'm using. I didn't want to use long methods. I started making my methods short because to solve a same question you have different methods, especially in quant. So I started choosing the methods that are quick, so that I can solve them in less amount of time. So that was the first thing. You should check where you stand and what are your weak areas, and then work on those weak areas. The sources I used is mostly I used to go through different videos if I want to practice a particular topic. There are a lot of material available on YouTube on different channels. iExamB is also good. Other than that, mostly it's if you are weak at a topic, then take that topic and practice that topic. You can also take PDFs for quant and for reasoning. Other than that, then you can give mock tests, which I used of iExamB.
And what about GA? What sources you used for GA?
For GA, I used to attend 1 hour session of different, you can choose any channel. And 1 hour sessions are always helpful because the teachers always connect the previous news to the news that is running in current scenario. So 1 hour sessions are good, and then you can after attending the 1 hour session, you can choose any quiz and then go through the quiz. That is what you can do.
Okay. Yes. And what about your interview? How was your interview panel? Was it strict? Was it friendly?
The interview panel was nice. They were not very strict and they were supportive. They were good. They asked good enough questions, and but they were not very harsh or rude, and they were good. And the interview went pretty well. So I was after interview, I was quite sure that I will get through the exam, but because the mains scores were not still out, so I was still a little in doubt until unless the result comes out. So yes, but finally it was positive.
So, what was your first choice of bank?
My first choice was PNB.
Okay, and you have been recruited to Bank of India,
Yes.
right? There is a very common doubt among students, among aspirants, that how to rank, how to give the ranking to banks. So, what was your criteria?
Actually, my criteria was according to the market capitalization of the bank, because PNB is one of the biggest bank in the public sector after SBI and all. But I think it also depends on different factors, like where you want to get posted. So you need to consider whether that particular bank has enough branches in your area. So you can consider those points as well. At that point of time, I didn't have that much knowledge. So I just went through the market share, and then I filled the preference. But I think if you want, for example, if you want posting in big cities, then you can go for Bank of India or Canara Bank, or because PNB and Bank of Baroda has a lot of branches in rural areas, so you might get posted there. Most probably you will get posted there. So yes, you can consider that before filling the preference.
Okay, Laveena. Any things, any roadblocks, or anything you encountered in your preparation, any do's and don'ts that you want to share with the other aspirants?
Do's is, so first of all, I would like to go through the don'ts. You shouldn't be following other people's method. That's what I feel, because someone else is doing something, so it doesn't mean it will work for you. So don't go through a lot of strategy videos on YouTube, because you have to make your own strategy according to your weak areas. So first of all, know about your weak areas and work on those weak areas. Only you will know what are your weak areas, and also work on your strength areas, so that you can excel there and you can cover your weak areas there. So whatever marks you are losing on your weak areas, so that you can cover through your strengths. So first thing is that, and secondly is don't overdo mocks. Sometimes people think that they have to give a lot of mocks. More than mocks, mock is just a test. So you can, first of all, you need to practice to test yourself. So your focus should be on improving your weak areas. Once you feel that your weak areas has improved, or you have reached to a certain level, then only go for mocks. So don't focus on that you don't have mocks, or you have a limited number of mocks, and you need to purchase more and more test series. That's not how it works. You need to first of all come to a certain level, then go for mocks. And I think iExamB provides a lot of mocks, so you can easily go through them. You don't even need a test series.
Right.
Yeah.
And the do's?
And the do's are that be consistent with your practice. You should be consistent, because the syllabus is not that hard, but you need to attempt the paper so quickly that all your rules and all your methods should be on tips. For that, you have to practice it on a daily basis, so that once you are going through the question, half of the question, when you read half of the question, you should already be knowing what you have to do and what the question is all about. Because in prelims, most of the question have repetitive patterns. In mains, you get different logics and different concepts. It's mostly concept based, so the pattern gets changed in mains, but in prelims, the pattern repeats itself. So the method is, it's like if you practice more and more, you will get quicker in prelims. But in mains, it's you have to understand, it's completely new question, you have to understand it, and on the same time, at the same time, you have to make that what will be the logic and what you have to put in there.
Right. So one thing Laveena has said very rightly, that consistency is definitely the key to success. You have to be consistent, you have to be regular, and that hard work should be there in order to crack any exam.
Yeah.
So Laveena, anything else you want to share?
Other than that, I think sometimes you need to take some break, and you need to think that what you are doing, because most of the students are they get overwhelmed that it's a government job and they should be going for it. It's not the case. You can think about yourself and think what are your interests, why you want this job. So don't get crazy about government job, because I think in India people are really crazy about government jobs. That shouldn't be the case. You can do something else. Even private jobs are good, but you should be good at that. So whatever you are good at, do that rather than just going by the trends. So yes,
Very
I
well
would
said.
like to say that.
Very well said, Laveena.
Yes.
Laveena, thank you so much for being here and wish you all the luck for your future.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.